Hey, welcome back to the Minimax 1100r build. And yesterday, if you were with me, you saw that we got this plywood stapled on, epoxied and stapled to the fuselage side. And now I've cut some strips of a 1.5 inch material here, and this is actually going to end up getting epoxied to the top and the bottom of the fuselage side here. And then we've got our tail piece here that we made that goes back here. It basically centers up on this member, and then this material, I think in the kit, is supplied at 8 feet, but I had a piece that was a little bit shorter than that I didn't want to. It was just the perfect piece to cut these strips out of. So I'm just actually going to back up to here. I'm going to put a joint right here, so I'll actually have this piece ending here, and then I'll have another piece in from here to here, and then I'll go. That'll take care of Ooh, little sawdust. So that will take care of that, and I'll get everything kind of prepared here, and then I'll be able to come in here and get those epoxied in place. On the Plein, they actually look like they could be wider than 1.5 inches, just based on my eye, but I've checked them just multiple times, and they are definitely 651, and 651 on here is definitely mahogany 1/8 by 1.5. So I'm gonna get a few cuts just to get my pieces prepared. There'll be 4 of them here, as well as the tail one, and then we can get those epoxied in place, and then that will, except for the very front section of the fuselage, that will take care of the right hand side, and then we can get the left hand side up on the table and get it to the same point. So yeah, so let me get a few things set up, and then we'll do this. All right, so I got everything prepared for these members to go on, and I've got some epoxy mixing here. And what I did is, once this is in place, actually I go along with a pencil and I make a mark at all these locations where this crosses, so I can easily see where I need to apply epoxy. So just have a little more mixing to do here, and I'll get that epoxy on, and then I'll apply my epoxy to the plywood, and then we'll get the staple gun going with plenty of staples, and I'll be ready to keep cranking along here. All right, so that was a lot of staples, but that's okay. That's how the Minimax is built. I mean, it's built by stapling plywood to structure, and it's no big deal. I mean, but when you cover the plane, you get everything sanded and filled or whatever you have to do. You never know there were staples there in the first place. So, and getting them out, it's not that big of a task. You just kind of, it's one of those mindless things. You just kind of go along, and you probably saw me do it before. You just pick one end of it up, and then I come back with my pliers and roll them, my needle nose pliers, and just roll them, and it pulls the staple right out. So I'm gonna let this do its thing, and set up, and then I'm gonna get cleaned up. I'm out of time today, so I'm going to get everything together and get that squared away. Yeah, so as always, man, thanks so much for hanging out with me and checking out the video. And to all the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you you maybe pick up a tip or two along the way. It's not really meant to be instructional. It's just you having the opportunity to watch my build, and my is the key word. I'm building this according to what I've studied and what my techniques are and what I've learned over the years. And if you are going to build something, I suggest you do the same, that you spend some time learning as much as you can about wood aircraft construction, about wood for aircraft construction. There's a lot to know about the wood itself. But most of all, I can tell you that it's very, very enjoyable. And if you even have an idea that you might like to do this, and you want to build one of these in flight yourself, man, don't wait too long. Jump in and do it. I mean, just basic carpentry skills are all you need, for real. Yeah, so okay, well, I'll catch you later.